The Royal Marines of L Company, stationed in the tiny outpost of Toki in southern Afghanistan, have a very special mission. They must stop the Taliban forces from coming anywhere near the village of Loimanda, just a couple of kilometers to the north. The plan is to get this once thriving village, now cleared of insurgents, back on its feet again. But the Taliban left the old bazaar area riddled with IEDs, improvised explosive devices.
Stand by firing.
Firing now!
Firing now!
It's the job of the Royal Engineers to seek out these deadly bombs and make it safe for the Afghan people to return. As I see for myself, a perilous task.
It's a highly risky occupation, searching for IEDs, but absolutely essential if Afghanistan's going to get back on its own 2 feet. Because once this is cleared, this bazaar, it could be up and running again and prosperous once more.
The Taliban will do all they can to stop progress in Loimanda, which is why the Marines at Toki must keep the enemy as far from the village as possible. Just last week, I witnessed L Company tackling the Taliban head-on. But every day they must patrol their ground, also heavily laden with IEDs. 4 Marines have already been killed. From a military base in Helmand province, a helicopter is picking up supplies for the Marines at checkpoint Toki. Long-awaited mail, water and rations, as well as a crucial new member of their team. A specialist in bomb detection, who answers to the name of Memphis. A 4-year-old Springer Spaniel, Memphis is trained to seek out deadly IEDs. And he loves his job.
He works for his ball reward, so when he's out looking for IEDs, he's not actually looking for the IED, he's looking to get his reward, and then it's a big play phase.
So he's having fun?
Yeah, it's a big game for him, so he's enjoying himself while we're suffering in the sun.
He is one of many bomb detection dogs working in Helmand province, constantly moving around to where they're most needed. For Memphis, an Afghanistan veteran, this will be his first experience with the Royal Marines. But clearly, this is one Spaniel up for anything. There are a number of outposts protecting the village of Loimanda. Toki, soon to be Memphis's new home, though barely a mile away, is the most dangerous. And with the roads heavily IED'd, the only way in and out is by helicopter. Home to L Company 42 Commando, Toki is no fortress. Just an old farming compound about 50 metres square, containing 46 men and now 1 dog.
You must get such a close relationship with Memphis. Can you foresee a time when you might have to say goodbye to him?
Well, obviously I'd have to leave him at the end of tour when we leave in the middle of September, but I have submitted a letter to my Sergeant Major to ask him to be retired. Because he's on his 3rd tour, I think he's 3 tours enough for any dog. I mean, he's done more time than most of the lads out here, and I would like to retire him. I just have to sweet talk my girlfriend when I get back in R&R, and then see if she'll allow him in the house. But if I buy her something shiny, then Memphis could come home with me and be a pet dog. Diamonds always work for girls, don't they? You know, so it's going to probably cost me, but it'll be worth it, because I have formed quite a close bond with the dog. I mean, I've been dog handling for about 14 years, and he's the first dog I've had I want as a pet. You know, it's just because he's so chilled and everything. He's just really relaxed.
No lapdog yet, though. Memphis is still a working dog, responsible for the lives of these Marines when they go out on the ground, sown with IEDs, as deadly as they're indiscriminate.
You could be the best soldier in the world, and unfortunately you could still get hurt. A lot of the lads that have been injured or killed are very experienced lads, very good soldiers. And yeah, with this IED threat, it is a numbers game. There's not really many drills that you can do to stop that from happening. It's guerrilla warfare. They're willing to do whatever they can to succeed, and obviously we're bound to a lot of rules that we need to stand by.
Is that frustrating sometimes?
Yeah, very frustrating, yeah. Sometimes you obviously just need to get on with the job and do whatever's necessary, and you're sometimes fighting with your hands tied behind your back.
Perhaps Memphis can make a difference, level the playing field a bit. Tomorrow morning, on his first patrol, he'll be leading the Marines and me over some of the most dangerous ground in Afghanistan. Until then, more Frisbee. But for me, a flying visit to Lomanda, the village the Marines are protecting. I'm going to join up with the Royal Engineer Bomb Disposal Team in their search for IEDs in the village bazaar. But again, though only a 10-minute walk away, helicopter is the safest way to get there.
So James, this is the famous bazaar.
It is. This is the Annabelle, or sort of lower bazaar. You can see over the bridge is what we codename Beatrice, the upper bazaar. It's slightly bigger. It'll take a couple more days than this. Yeah.
And how far are you from having cleared this one?
Clear this one. We should complete today.
Right.
The bazaar, split by a stream, is codenamed Annabelle to the west of the bridge and Beatrice to the east. Annabelle is all but cleared, but Beatrice is where it's all still to do. Just over the other side of this stream is heavily seeded with IEDs, which must be searched out. Well, actually, literally, sniffed out. The Royal Marines are not the only ones depending on dog power.
The number of different dogs with different capabilities, but the main thing is we use them as an extra tool to the job, so it's effectively just like an extra piece of equipment which you can use before actually sending guys down to it. So they're not the be-all end-all, but they are an extra tool in the box. Obviously they try and keep it as a professional relationship where it's a working dog rather than a pet. But obviously everyone likes a dog, and everyone likes to have them around, definitely.
Meet Vidar, a Belgian shepherd and a sapper's best friend.
He's my morale at the end of the day. I have to look after him. Yeah, no,
He's morale as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I say all the lads like him at times, but he does like to get on top.
Up in the morning.
He wakes him up in the morning.
Wakes you up early hours of the morning by headbutting you when you're asleep. It's not exactly the best of things.
Right, get the dog up. Searchers, get your kit off and let's get ready to search.
It's time to attack the upper bazaar, Beatrice. But already locals are gathering to start to clean up the lower bazaar, Annabelle, as soon as they're told it's safe.
Basically, we're just clearing this more open area here. And then the team, we're going to move down the edge of these shops and clear this alleyway that's running down the back of them all. The guys will be down, probably pulling out, unfortunately, lots of bits of metal and rope and things that are lying in the ground. Yeah. So we're going to send the dog in first to see if he picks up anything of interest.
Almost immediately, Vidar picks up a scent. There's something there, but what?
Everybody go! Up the main road, we've got a possible find. We'll just take a look at it now.
I'm with the Royal Engineers in Lomanda Bazaar, where an IED has been quite literally sniffed out.
White man is digging through the dirt now just to see if there's anything there. There's a wire, suspicious looking wire, which is following. There's no it's attached to anything, so everybody's been ordered on the belt buckles just in case. Can't take too many precautions in this game, clearly.
Yeah, that's it. He's just confirmed. I'm not 100% sure what he's confirmed, but I think he's either found a battery pack or a pressure plate.
Righty, get the lads, get the kit on and start getting them back across. One at a time.
Right, everyone happy with the route across, yeah? Stick to the left-hand side of the bridge, yeah? Happy?
As we have to withdraw back over the bridge, it's become very clear to me just how dangerous this place is.
You see the safe lane there?
Yes.
Yeah, just following round.
There's a chance this IED might have been there for years and could be very unstable. The Royal Engineers must act immediately.
Well, what I want to say is if we'll be on there.
We're just waiting to go forward and carry out the appropriate action.
What will that be?
With the team I have with me, basically, they will deny the device by destroying it.
Okay.
This is no time for onlookers.
Oh, don't stop. How the fuck do you say go away?
Troopy.
Yeah,
Located the whole length of the wire.
yeah,
The pressure plate as well.
yeah.
And there you can see where it leads off to a main charge. He's just trying to get an intimate contact for the explosives on the main charge now.
Right. Right, that guy on the bike just needs to fuck off.
Should be shy that.
Distance line! Go away, I'm gonna blow you up. You just fucking swore at us! Well, fuck it, you can get blown up then, you little twat. Oh, finally.
1 minute to controlled detonation. Gladiator 7-1, Brimstone 3 to Alpha. 1 minute until controlled detonation. Over.
You're going to count down to them as well at the same time, yeah?
Yeah.
I hear he doesn't like bangs.
No, he doesn't, no. I tried different things with him. I'll give him a quick fine, quick reward at the end of this. And hopefully, now hearing the explosion, and he'll have a reward, hopefully he'll start to have a different situation in mind set up with him.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Are you naturally a dog lover?
Yeah. I've always wanted to work with dogs. I've always pestered my parents for a dog with me when I was a kid and stuff like that, and they said you never look after. Eventually I joined the army, I'm a dog handler, so there you go. I was right, Mum.
Right, are you ready for countdown? Yeah, they happy?
Yep.
Okay, 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Stand by firing.
Stand by firing.
Firing now!
Firing now!
That's my car.
How is he?
Shaking.
Shaking.
Yeah, he's alright. You can see by his body language, his tail's between his legs. He's just not enjoying the experience really of loud bangs. It sort of just shakes him a bit. So I'm just giving him a quick reward now. See if he just has the interest in wanting to have that drive to play again and see if that works. So I'm just going to do that.
Happy, Sarah?
Absolutely. It's, yeah, it's good that we're obviously taking the time and we are finding these, so yeah, excellent.
As Luke takes Vidar's mind off the explosion, James gives the all clear for the lower bazaar.
Well, the contractors are moving in straight away. Initially, all they're doing is removing all the rubble and just tidying everything up, but eventually they're going to come back and actually refurbish the whole area. It'll be good, well, even in a couple of weeks when it's done up, it'll be brilliant, but then when it's reoccupied in possibly a few more weeks or a month or two, that'll be really great.
Is it chirp about there now? What the fuck was that?
I'll find out what that was. Gladiator 7-1, Brimstone 3 Alpha. Basically, we heard a bang. I think it was within about 100 metres of us. Any intelligence on exactly what that bang was ever? Anyone see the cloud of dust anywhere?
Fucking massive one right there, sir.
Alright. How far?
Where
About 60 metres. Big fucking massive fucking spokes right there. Some guys are running away.
Where's that?
Yellow canister.
Yeah, see. So it's 7-1 Alpha, this is Brimstone 3-3 Alpha. Yeah, we've seen local nationals moving to the south, away from the village, basically directly south of our location from the compound I mentioned as the possible explosion location. Ever?
A big explosion there, took us all by surprise. Nobody's quite sure what it was. It was certainly, it doesn't seem to be a controlled explosion because we've known about it. So I guess we'll find out a bit more about it now.
We think the explosion happened just outside compound 56.
Yeah.
So pretty close. No patrols in the area. We can't see any locals down there. No one screaming. So I don't think anyone's actually, unless it's actually killed them. I don't think anyone's actually stepped on that. So yeah, it was just in that area. So I don't know what's going on with that. Obviously, we saw some. Well, your guys saw some guys going from east to west across the fields, about sort of 4 or 5. So we'll just keep eyes on that. But just give me a shout if anything, and I'll get on to higher. Nice one.
They think they found the crater of that explosion. It was actually into the village by about at least 50 metres. Can't see any activity in the area and really don't know why it would have exploded. Over.
Yeah, roger, mate. I mean, one possibility which we haven't looked at is that wasn't actually an IED, and it could have been a UGL or something coming off. Over.
Yeah, true. Could have been some type of IDF, I suppose.
So, possibly not an IED, perhaps a rocket or grenade, a hit-and-run attack. But as the engineers and Vidar return to their base after an intense 8 hours on the ground, one thing is clear. Roymanda remains a dangerous place to be, and the Taliban want to keep it that way.
I think as we continue this bizarre clearance, the threat will go up and up in this area as they basically want to stop it, definitely. And this is today was the first day. The contractors are on site as well as us. The Taliban won't allow that.
Which is precisely why the Marines at Toki are blocking the insurgents' forces, soaking up Taliban aggression to stop them coming anywhere near Roymanda. And right now at Toki, whilst Memphis continues to sniff out his new territory, L Company are being briefed for their next patrol out on the ground. First thing tomorrow morning.
Okay lads, we're going to leave through the west gate. Soil leave first, he'll move out, we'll stay like a good 100-200 metres behind them. They're going to push through here, they'll clear it with the dog, they'll make sure this is clear. They're using the dog because we've used this quite a few times. So they make sure
any signs or any place that the infantry commander is not happy with, we'll send Memphis forward. Memphis can have a look around, and then he can go into his own SOPs and do his own drills, and that gives him a second level of reassurance, so he can get the guys through there safely. It's all about bringing the guys back in safely.
He's taking a bit of a risk, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he's taking a risk, but he doesn't know it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If he did know it, well, maybe he'd refuse to work, refuse to soldier, but luckily he doesn't.
Contact IED, okay, if you fucking step on IED or anything, it can help yourself crack on. However, lads behind him, we'll clear a safe route up to him, we'll deal with it, Kilo will come in, hopefully that'll be within 15 minutes straight to Camp Bastion. That's about it, really, no specialist equipment. Is there any questions, lads? Sorted, everybody happy?
Yep.
So I'll see you at 6:55, good to go.
Just as the Royal Engineers start another day searching the bazaar for IEDs, I prepare to go on patrol with L Company at Toki. Memphis's first time out of the compound. For the Royal Marines, daily patrols are essential to show the Taliban just who owns the ground. That's why I find that moment of stepping out of the gate a big reality check, as we instantly become targets.
Well, just sat down in front, lad.
For Memphis, this is just a walk in the park. He knows no better. But the rest of us are well aware that every step could take us into an enemy ambush or onto an IED.
We're pushing on through, very wary, looking out for any signs of IEDs. Memphis, the sniffer dog, is ploughing on ahead, playing his game, enjoying life, and in the process protecting all our lives. Man's best friend indeed, and today certainly a commando's best friend.
We're heading for Limbang, a neighbouring Royal Marines checkpoint, also set up to protect the Loimander Bazaar. It's only about 2 kilometres away, but being in hostile territory, we take a very indirect route so as not to set patterns. New IEDs are being laid down all the time. Whilst on patrol, every opportunity is taken to bond with the locals. For the Marines, winning local trust is vital to help stabilise the area. But ordinary Afghans are understandably suspicious of anyone carrying guns, especially foreigners.
صحیح دلته کېده سترګو نږدې که دلته وده کتله که نه دا سور وده کتله اوس هر شی چې دا بس پرېږده اوس هر شی چې دوی ته ښکاري که نه.
Local Afghans have to be persuaded against Taliban support. After all, the village and bazaar, now less than a kilometre to our north, are being secured so the people of Loimander can rebuild their lives in freedom.
1, stand by firing. Firing now!
No one is yet fully safe or secure from the continuing Taliban threat of destabilization.
وای ډیره بخښنه غواړو وای په جنګ کې چې دا که نه وای تاسو ملګري هم مړه کېږي زموږ ملګري هم مړه کېږي وای هغه مین صرف انصاف دپاره نه دی پوه شوې هغه مین کې د تا زوی د تا لور مطلب تا مطلب عاجزه هر چا پکې ختلی شي پوه شوې بلکل صحیح وای چې کوم ولیدله که نه سیده راشي هلته لاندې قرارګاه ته وای موږ ته وای موږ راځو هغه مین تاسو ته یې راباسو ښه وای د دې منطقه کې موږ نوې راغلي خو بیا هم دا مینونه دا هم صفا کوو ژر تر ژره پوه شوې که نه هېڅ خبر نشه تاسو بلکل مه هېرېږئ پوه شوې ډېره مننه.
What's his name?
تاسو نوم څه ده؟
زما نوم محمد ولي دی. His name is Muhammad Wali.
Can you remember that?
Yeah, why not?
We make...
Brief data. I'm going to start moving off now, over.
They seemed pretty on site, didn't they, Les? Told you where all the IDs were?
Yeah. Basically, compounds over there full of IEDs. The road beyond these is just toppers with them.
Right. That's what they said, is it?
Yeah, he's really on side, like his son was killed by one.
Yeah. Well, the locals seem incredibly compliant around here. You can never quite tell whether they're just saying what we want to hear or whether they really are genuinely anti-Taliban. They probably, to be honest, change with the wind. That's just a matter of survival for them. The Taliban come here, they probably don't have any choice but to be compliant. Taliban threats are commonplace. There are Taliban prisons where people are locked up as punishment for even so much as shaking hands with a member of ISAF.
Whilst the Marines forge bonds with locals, they must also maintain vigilance at all times. Whether around Toki or in Loimander Bazaar itself. The enemy wears no uniform, just turbans, beards and burqas, like everyone else. At Loimander, the Royal Engineers have been clearing IEDs all morning, and are now taking it in turns to grab quick breaks in the searing heat. Meanwhile, the Royal Marine Patrol that I'm on is about to reach checkpoint Limbang for a welcome break.
3-4 Delta, just pushing into CP centre south now, over. Roger out.
Thank you, Roger. Okay, we made it. Got to the CP, good time as well. Day's just beginning to heat up.
3 hours we've been sweating in 50 degrees heat, so the battered checkpoint of Limbang, also manned by L Company Marines, is to us nothing less than a luxury oasis.
Yeah, how you doing, mate?
At last, an opportunity to take off the heavy kit and relax for a while. And for Memphis, time for some peace and quiet. Or so he thought. Trigger is the compound puppy, and very excited by the prospect of a new friend.
I'm not sure if he's been vaccinated with rabies and all the other vaccinations that they need, so what I'll do is I'll just keep Memphis and him separated. As much as he'll probably want to play with each other, it's, if he gives Memphis a nip, then he'll have to go back into Bastion and he'll be offline for a while until they check him out, so it's better safe than sorry with that. They're actually big softies when it comes to the dogs. It's quite amusing to watch. Roughy, tufty Marines, and then they're all, oh, I love a dog. It ain't so hard, but I hope that didn't hear that.
Right, behave.
It soon becomes apparent that today was a very good day to visit. The lads have got that rarest of all commodities on the front line, fresh meat, a windfall from Folad, a nearby military base.
The fridge on the Folad's gone up, so all the meat's starting to defrost. So, Ginge, one of the chefs down there, he squared us away and said take some, because otherwise it's going to get burnt. So.
Makes a change from ration packs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's morale in a box, this.
And talk about morale in a box. The boys from Toki have just found out to their great delight that several bags of their mail that had gone astray have ended up here.
My mum, bless her little cotton socks, sent me coffee, which is exactly the same as you get in a ration box, and Oreos, which is exactly the same as you get in a ration box. Cheers, mother. But she did send me protein and soap, so I can drop it in the shower.
How often do you get mail, letters, boxes and things?
Don't know, some lads get absolutely loads.
Tim gets 14 a week.
Do you get 14 a week?
14 a week. 14, you get 2 parcels a day roughly, don't you?
But I've had about 5 parcels since we've been here.
Coffee and Oreos.
Yeah, full of coffee and Oreos, just to stop my ration boxes up.
Yeah, wrapped up.
But no, my mum's pretty good at sending protein, because I get on the phone to her, but don't want me having to lose weight. Girl that I'm seeing is not very good at sending parcels.
Is he?
No. Even though I tell her every time I ring her.
Now you've told the nation.
Yeah, exactly. Get onto it.
Tom, tell Joe if he wants his, it'll be done in about a second. Joe!
The occasional time out on the front line is essential, whether on a Royal Marine Patrol like ours, or for the Royal Engineers looking for bombs back in the bazaar.
Oh, broke my nail. I can't, I haven't got a file.
Got some nail clippers with a file on the front.
What, with you?
Yeah.
Can I buy it? I just chipped half my nail off and it's going to really piss me off all day.
It's all on camera, you're talking about filing nails.
Give a shit. I'll prove I'm slightly feminine.
Yeah.
Let's face it, I had to take my helmet off to prove I was a girl when I searched those females, so...
Because you've got a deep voice.
Fuck you.
Fresh fruit.
I'm hanging out for a bunch of grapes or something.
I want a banana. Nice big crunchy apple or an orange.
Banana and chocolate
Planet
spread
strawberries.
Plate's on fire.
Fuck! Get another third, quick.
Got fucking wrong.
Quick!
Bit of a man blow on it.
It smells fantastic. Beast ration packs, that's for sure. And it's too good for dogs, unfortunately. Don't we give you a dicky, Tommy?
Nothing in this letter is meant to hurt you, but I know it will. And I want you to know that this is not easy for me either. I care about you so much. Yeah, of course you do, sweetheart.
AJ here is reading out one of the other lad's letters, a dreaded breakup letter, what the Marines call a Dear John.
I read what you all wrote and it made the hairs on my arms stick up.
Got hairy arms?
Yeah.
Typical Matt Long.
Yeah, he's had a lucky escape really, hasn't he?
Dear Johns are read aloud on the principle that a trouble shared is a trouble halved. It's a bloke thing. Well, a Marine thing.
Things would have been different if you were here. Well, yeah, of course they fucking would.
Yeah, standard.
That's fucking solid comment. Sure of it. But right now,
it's a big
in this moment, I think it is for the best. I'm going to miss you and I am sorry. Hope you can forgive me. What a fucking whore.
Dear Johns are more common than you might think, aren't they?
Yeah, it's quite common, isn't it? I know about 4 lads got Dear Johns. I don't think it hits them, like, because obviously when you're back home, it works out quite well because you don't see each other all the time, but you manage to get a bit of time. And I think once you go, it just all falls apart. Happened with me last year when we were on Auriga. Yeah, my boyfriend couldn't handle it, and now he's with someone else. But yeah, I think it's quite common. Yeah, it's not really the best of situations, is it?
Suddenly, an explosion shatters the peace.
How far?
Maybe 500 metres, something like that.
6 Bravo, Roger. We've had a large explosion, roughly 350, 400 metres west of our position. Any ideas, your end of it?
Yeah, that was the Royal Engineers. Bizarre. The controlled explosion, IED being detonated.
6 Bravo, yeah, Roger. That's kind of what we guessed. Anything more from the other?
Negative, over and out.
6 Bravo, mate, yeah. Take care. Speak to you soon. Out. That was controlled, lads, that explosion.
The explosion in the bazaar is a timely reminder to me that we're still in a theatre of war. And indeed, it's time to get back on the ground.
Take you 5th for Delta, leaving now as well, over.
We're heading back to Toki, but the patrol will still want to draw the enemy out, spark an attack. So the mood is deadly serious once again. Everyone on guard, alert. There's also, as always, the threat of IEDs. Memphis checks the tree lines, the most frequently mined areas.
We're heading southeast, which is a known Taliban area. We're just prodding it really, provoking it, seeing if they respond in any way, open up. And it's the only way you can do it, just keep pushing further and further into so-called enemy territory to identify them. And then, of course, respond accordingly.
No more than 20 minutes into the patrol, the radio operator at Toki, listening into Taliban radio frequencies, tells us that he has ICOM. That's intercepted communication. The Taliban are talking about our patrol, which means they're watching us.
Okay, let's go for.
We ask the locals what they know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. ولكن سوق دلي
ولكن
ولا مش the Taliban معلومات كيش
معلومات درتنسه
وانا ساخل إذا تملا كردي ولا إذا خيمي سوق نبيجن
هذا بسقريه
ودي كاني
same farmer
بسقريه
I don't know
Although the farmer hasn't seen anything, Mick's not taking any chances.
We're getting ICOM. We've had two types now saying we can see him around the compounds, and also we just have one now saying we can see him around the ditches and all that. So I'm going to get all the call sign into this compound, and we just hopefully get eyes on.
The farmer allows us temporary cover, allowing Mick to assess the situation.
Ask him if there's any IEDs in there or anything.
ويجي شوف هاك بمنش استكه
هيا الناس دغه شيء اذا مش بالخيمي
It's worth asking then, right?
يا مش ولا ولا طالب ده تشبيه مش انا مالمي غام تشبيه مش نفير شلاو
Lad, just close in then. We'll all jump in there. Mate, do you want to get yourself on the rooftop, dear? Just arcs facing that way, yeah? Just climb up there.
Pops him up there with a gun, mate.
Mick has called up air support. An Apache attack helicopter arrives. Call sign, Ugly 54.
Ugly 54, Roger. Just to let you know, we've had more ICOM chat suggesting he's got eyes on our call sign, saying that they've got Taliban in the area looking at friendly forces. Can you just have a scout around all them compounds, seeing if you can get anyone possibly dicking?
Yeah, there's been ICOM chat on the call sign, and they said they've seen us. The guys on us in this compound and just waiting for us to move out. They've laid the big thing. Whatever that is, but we'll move out, we'll push north and all that. It's mega open ground, so hopefully if I can bring it on, you know, we'll see what they got.
Pressure pad on the north side of track, next to the crater of a previous device. Roger, environment.
Putting their lives on the line, the Royal Engineers continue to unearth deadly IEDs in Loimanda Bazaar.
From the positioning of it in the road, then it's likely to be something targeting a vehicle. So it would generally be a larger main charge than would be if it was going for personnel. So it's going to be quite a large one, expected.
3, 2, 1. Stand by firing.
Firing now!
Firing now!
As the Royal Engineers continue their search, I am with the Royal Marines about half a mile to the south, held up in a farmer's compound. There's enemy not far away, currently being monitored by an Apache helicopter.
Yankee 1 Golf Ugly 54, still got eyes on that compound. Most packs moving north, just 2 packs remaining there.
3-1 Hotel, the wood line west of compound 34. Okay, the packs have dispersed, 2 remained on site. Okay, the other packs have moved north, so that's 2 fighting 80 miles over.
1-1 Hotel, Turkey, nice me down to 3-1 Hotel.
Right lads, kit on, we'll start to move out now.
We leave the compound, not really knowing what awaits. At least 2 enemy remain in the vicinity, either as lookouts or to lay IEDs, so they need to be dealt with.
Currently there is a compound further ahead where there are 2 people, suspicious people, who could be dicking. That's watching out for the Taliban. or they could be the Taliban themselves, of course. There's a possibility now that either we'll take them out or we'll get the helicopter to take them out himself.
Ugly 5-4, roger. Maintain his eyes on those two insurgents from compound 34. Stood by with 30 mic if required. Just confirm closest friendly is 300 metres southwest.
1 Hotel, Tolkien, 3 Hotel, message over.
1 Hotel, 10.
Okay, Hilo call sign says that you can take out those two when we require over. Hopefully we get the rounds down on these pair over.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Me too.
But just as the attack helicopter is preparing to strike, it radios back an urgent message.
Yankee 1 Golf, Ugly 5-4, aborting the attack. Now visual 2 packs, 1 definite child, just next to target compound. Acknowledge, over.
Tolkien, 1 Hotel.
At the moment, prevented from firing, the helicopter prevented from firing because there's a child in the vicinity. So obviously nothing will be fired in that instant, but if the child disappears, then it'll be a different story.
Shame that kid's there, isn't it?
Known to be armed, the enemy are a real threat. But with children around, the Marines, like the helicopter, won't open fire. The only option is for the Apache to put down warning shots.
3 Hotel, my call sign's just getting onto the Hilos. Rounds will be fired now, over. Yeah, just fire the warning shots, make sure it's not too
coming out to sort of look.
3 Hotel, roger, yeah, he's got eyes on that. It's only warning shots, over.
Yankee 1 Golf, Ugly 5-4, engaging now, warning shots, 100 metres east of compound 3-4, in the field.
Hotel, roger, warning shots being fired now, then. They're fucking hoofing them things.
Frustrating, but we've had a lucky escape as well. This time, no enemy killed, but for us too, no casualties. Back at Loimanda, a good day for the Royal Engineers. 4 IEDs. The bazaar should soon be cleared. Redevelopment of the area can now begin in earnest, although the place will remain a Taliban target, requiring continued protection from the Marines in Toki and their in-house dog team, who've now been initiated by their first patrol.
I found that quite tiring. It was a very hot day. I think Memphis coped quite well, but I think that was because there was a lot of drainage ditches that he could have a dip in and cool down, whereas we're just wading across them quickly. He's paddling in them and getting fully soaked, so yeah, I was quite chuffed with him, especially after the gunfire. He took a little time to settle down after it because he was kind of, I don't know, maybe freaked out a little bit, but a few minutes and then he was back searching, so you can't be any more happy than that.
Yeah.
So he's still doing his job.
3 weeks later, Mick is blown up by an IED. He suffers injuries to both legs. His right foot is shattered. Memphis, working some yards ahead, is unhurt. But it's unlikely that Mick will ever see him again. Next time, I move from Toki to another Marine checkpoint, where I join a kill or capture patrol.
Tell him to tell his friends, the Taliban, alright? They keep taking my men on and we will kill them, alright? And if you pick up arms, we will kill you as well.